Alright, so although it might look like it at first, no, this is not going to be an update video on my doors. Not a garage door related video today. If you remember, I made a post on this about a week ago, and I said I was going to make you a video on it, and I don't really have a whole lot else to do today, so I figured I would make you a quick video now of my new car. This is my 2013 Mazdaspeed3. I got it exactly a week ago, actually, and so far I've loved it. I got it for, I'd say I got a pretty good deal on it. It did come with a full set of winter tires, which is nice. Oop, didn't want to zoom in that far. These are actually got a lot of tread left on them too, so yeah, good tires. These are, I think these are 16-inch rims, I want to say. Yeah, these are 16s, which is kind of unfortunate because I kind of wanted to put use these rims for winter tires, but oh well. Maybe I'll save those, and then when the time comes to get new tires, I'll get 17s and put those rims on it. But anyway, back to this. So yeah, I've had it for about a week, and so far I love it. This thing is a lot of fun to drive. I kind of like that it's not super flashy, but I like that it's got the kind of little subtle things that it looks sporty. You know, of course, you've got the hood scoop, you've got the nice rims. These are 18-inch rims. The RX-8 has 19s for summer tires, but these are the same color. I do like these. I really like these rims. Got nice tires on them too. They're Continental Extreme Contact Sport 2s. So yeah, and these are actual, not all season, actual summer tires, so means you can have a little more fun in the summer, get a little more grip. So this thing is fully stock at the moment, but I do want to, as time and money allows, I do want to do things to it. Probably my main things would be putting an exhaust on it. Stock exhaust right now, and it's not really that loud, but I do want to get an exhaust, a good sounding exhaust, not just a straight pipe, but something that actually sounds good. I also want to get a blow-off valve because, you know, turbo sounds are cool. Otherwise, I'll probably at some point would like to get a cold air intake for it as well. Possibly coilovers, maybe smoked taillights. I think that would look pretty cool. Yes, I do need to wash it, by the way. It's still kind of not great outside as far as the weather goes. Still kind of cold. We haven't turned our water on yet. So once we get that on, I will wash this thing and it won't be so dirty. But not a whole lot. It got 140,000 miles on it. I don't have the key with me. It's got 140,000 miles on it, and for being a Mazda that has lived in Minnesota its whole life and was driven in winter, I'm actually very impressed at how little rust there is. The spots, there's a little bit right along here. We've got a little chip in this door here, a little bit on these hinges, and we've got a couple little spots like right there on the top. I probably will see if I can do something to fix that to keep that from spreading, because I'm hoping this car can last me a while. So if I could fix that rust, that would be nice. But this seems like it was pretty well taken care of. It's in nice shape. So yeah, but you know, it's just the older Mazdas, like 2000, probably the 2000s especially, they kind of would turn into rust buckets before too long. So anyway, let's kind of show you around this thing a little bit. Starting with the interior, I guess. Obviously it is a manual. That was my requirement for getting the car is it's got to be manual. It is a 6-speed. It is actually pretty short gearing in here. If you're going like between, I don't remember if it's 70 or 80 miles an hour, but it's pushing like 3,000 RPM when you're going highway speeds, even in a 6-speed. But you're still getting like over like 20 plus miles a gallon if you're highway cruising, not if you're driving it. If you're driving it hard, obviously you're not going to get great miles a gallon as with any car, but I was actually pretty surprised that it gets as good gas mileage as it does. I do put premium in this thing. I figure I probably should. See the gauges there. 6,700 RPM is the red line on this. The top speed, I have looked that up, it is 155. No, I have not driven 155 in this car, but top speed's 155. 0 to 60 is 5.2 seconds if you launch it the right way, which I haven't found what the right way, I'm not sure what the right way to launch it is. I'll have to look into that, but it does have Bluetooth and it has navigation built in, although that's definitely not up to date, being this car is 10 or 12 years old actually. It's got kind of these goofy cruise control buttons are down here, which is a little odd, but okay, sorry about that. My mom had to leave. I don't really remember what I was saying. I don't know if I was talking about the steering wheel, top speed of the car, 0 to 60, something along those lines. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. No home link in this car, by the way. A couple people have asked me that, no home link, but I don't mind having the remote on my visor. This does have, I don't remember what AFS and BSM is, but you do have traction control. I don't remember if it's fully defeatable or if it's like in stages. I'm assuming since it's a performance car that there is that it would be like fully defeatable, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, you can't see really, but this, well, I guess that little screen right there, that is a boost gauge. It actually has a digital boost gauge, and that is stock. So that's kind of cool. 15 pounds of boost, but they actually limit. Well, here, let me pop the hood. Show you the motor before we get into that. Sorry, I gotta do this. Open here. All right. So here's the motor. It is the 2.3 liter inline 4, and it does have a turbo. Makes 263 horsepower, 280 foot-pounds of torque. So like I said, it makes 15 pounds of boost is where it maxes out at. And they actually, in the second gen Mazdaspeed, which is what this one is, they actually had to limit how much boost it puts out in first and second gear so that you don't just die. In third gear, if you go full send, it'll go full boost. But first and second gear, it limits to, I think maybe 6 or 7, I don't remember. So yes, this up top here is the intercooler on top of the engine, which is a little bit of a different setup. That's why the hood scoop is here, to get air into the intercooler, which they added the hood scoop on the second gens. The first gens did not have it, but this just kind of helps keep it from overheating and whatnot. The turbo is back behind here. Can't really see all that well in here, but engine bay is pretty decently clean. Yeah. So I do plan on, as much as I can, whatever work I do to this car, I like to do as much as I can myself. I don't know, it doesn't seem like these would actually be that difficult to work on. The only really weird thing is having the intercooler up here, but you know, it's just air coming through here. That shouldn't be too hard to get off. Just some bolts and some hoses, and shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, the engine, it's, like I said, stock exhaust, so it's fairly quiet right now. It sounds decent inside the car, but I do want to get something at some point that is a little louder, because I like loud exhausts. These mud flaps, by the way, I don't know whether or not these are stock or if they're aftermarket, but it does have them. And then I don't think this will, oh, it does open, I guess because the car's unlocked. It's got a decent amount of room back here, and the seats do fold down. Probably not enough room to haul an operator home in, but if I really need to do that, that's why the van is still here. But yeah, that's kind of it. This does, by the way, have brand new front brakes on it. The back brakes are not brand new, but the front ones are. That was one of the things that they had to do. And yeah, these have kind of been, I did not do this, by the way. This was one of the previous owners has kind of curbed those rims, which sucks, but as long as you don't look too close at it, I guess. But yeah, that's a quick little video. Sorry, not a great video. I am kind of tired right now, but that's my Mazdaspeed3. Like I said, a lot of fun to drive. I'm not going to start it up or anything right now because I don't feel like it, and there's no reason to, but maybe someday I'll have some more video doing polls or whatever in this thing. So for now, that's going to be about it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.